The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring...
Playing the god of testicular torsion, it's Vinyl. Very mindful, very demure, very bird. It's Wiz. I think she's doing it on purpose. It's Heather. He is the Eggman. Cuckoo-ca-choo. It's Fishy. Fire walk with him, fire talk with him. It's Kink. God snakes rule? It's Vo. Keeping a keen eye on the points. It's G-Man. Let it's now. It's Astus. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Whose Leagues It Anyway Season 12 premiere. Woo! We're back, and Season 12 is going to be the Battle of the Gods. And in this match, season premiere, we got PTW Vinyl, PTW Wiz, we got Fishy, we got Heather. How's everybody doing?
Let's go!
Great.
Yeah!
Hell yes. Well, if you're new around here, Whose League Is It Anyways? Best Commander League game show on the internet where everything is bullshit and the points are the only thing that matters. We build decks every season to different restrictions. As I said, Season 12 is going to be the Battle of the Gods. The commanders were drafted from a list of all the gods available in Magic the Gathering, spread out on a point tier system from, best gods up here, giving you some negative points if you draft them. Worst gods down here, giving you some bonus points if you draft them. But to explain more about that, and all about the points, which is the only thing that matters, and in match 1, the rules kind of matter a little bit. So, Vo, what do we got going on for season 12? Tell us what the official stuff is.
The official stuff. Well, like I said, we're playing gods, and given that, we have a point category for devotion. The most devotion on board during the game. Track it yourself. And we also have the deck building restriction is that you have to have a card of every type that directly relates to your god's domain. And tied to that is the best Vorthos is the voting category for the season. And that's about it. Pretty simple season.
We don't have to have battles, right?
No. No. We don't recognize that as a real card type.
Shit, that would have been a good idea. Why didn't we think of that?
Because there are only like 12 of them.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, is that everything there, Vo, as far as the new rules and the points? Excellent. So obviously no one has any points because it's the start of Season 12. So let's go ahead and go around the table and get our commander introductions. Vinyl, what are you going to be playing in Season 12, my guy?
Well, I'm going to be playing Ball, Lord of Murder. This deck is basically an aristocrats deck. I'm going to be sacrificing my own stuff to make everybody else murder each other. So as long as my life total is less than or equal to half my starting life total, Ball has indestructible. And whenever another non-token creature I control dies, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature and goad it. So, like I said, I'll be sacrificing my dudes to make your dudes kill each other.
Excellent. And what is the budget that you shot for this season?
$25.
That means he's going to be getting the max budget points. I believe you said your declare theme was murder?
Murder, yeah. So I'll be playing a bunch of murder-themed cards. There are a few Karlov Manor cards make an appearance in here too for investigating crimes.
Excellent. Well, good luck to you in Season 12.
So are you winning now, Vinyl?
My what?
I think you have the most points right now.
Technically, yeah, he just scored his budget points. So, I mean,
well done.
Congratulations to you in first place.
And my commander points.
That's true.
Which I think are 0.
Wiz.
Yeah, what's up?
What are you playing going into Season 12, my guy?
Oh, I'm playing Kefnet the Mindful. Just a big dumb bird. You'll happen to notice that this says 5/5, flying, indestructible, and it costs 3 mana. What? It's got other words, but don't worry about those.
Could we get that Kefnet up on screen, please?
This guy right here?
That's beautiful. So, does this mean your declared theme is flying?
My declared theme is
Was my
blue
blood?
cards. Blue cards. Yeah, blue cards.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a secret.
Gotcha. And the
Super
budget that you
special.
shot for?
Oh, $25. I mean, come on.
Of course he did. He can't give up those budget points like any good League player.
So I think now I'm in the lead, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys both have the same budget, right?
Same budget, but
Yeah, but
my
his
commander
commander
has more
was-
points than his.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Well, congratulations to first
Ooh.
place.
Good season, guys. Great
Yeah.
season.
Man, we are already neck and neck. This
Call
is,
it now.
This is tight.
Call it now. All
Count
right.
the count.
Well, good luck to you this season,
Yeah.
Wiz.
Stop the steal.
Moving
God.
right on around the table, Miss Heather. What are you going to be playing this season in 12?
This season, I'm going to be as sneaky as possible with Perforos the Bronze Blooded. It's basically sneak attack deck. If sneak attack was way worse and the creature was indestructible and isn't a creature unless my devotion is less than 5. Or unless it's more than 5. So, we'll see what happens. Theoretically, I'll be trying to get my devotion high on my turn and then leave myself maybe a little open. Unless I need to sneak out a card during blockers. So you never know what's going to come out of my my deck here. But that's definitely not a at sorcery speed ability. The only warning I'll give.
Nice. So what budget did you end up shooting for?
I, like any other good League player, did a $25 budget.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And what was your declared theme again, as far as to keep in mind for the theme voting?
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. That's right, sneak attack. Excellent. Well,
Also,
Miss-
he does give all my creatures haste, regardless of whether I sneak them out or not.
So fast sneak attack.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing more of that this season. Good luck to you, Miss Heather.
Thank you very much.
Last but not least, losing the role today for going first, Fishy. What are you playing in Season 12?
What a great intro. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. We're playing Aegon, God of Death. I think I was a little confused. I thought we were doing eggs again, so I went with Aegon. His Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to exile 2 cards from your graveyard. What an upside. If you can't, you sacrifice them and draw a card. So this is how I draw cards in my whole deck, is just casting them and sacrificing them. It's going to be great. He's a 6/6 with Death Touch. And my theme here is death and life. So you'll see a lot of things dying, aka the Death Touch, and you'll see a lot of things coming back from graveyards. And he's also the best commander and everyone's #1 pick from Kaldheim. So
He's definitely
That's
my #1 pick. I mean,
Yeah.
and
I think he was the lowest ranking commander in the choice of all of the commanders.
Well, what's your budget?
Unfortunately, the budget for this one is $50.
Ooh,
What?
not first place.
starting out on a
Woof.
back foot.
He might still be first place because Egon was like +4 points.
I was
He
going to
was
say,
+4. He was +4 points.
you cannot also factor out that you might have been confused, but people love egg. So,
That's right. So this theme is actually surprise egg deck. So when you see eggs in here, don't freak out.
I love it. I'd be willing to bet you're going to get some points. Well, Fishy, good luck to you this season.
Thank you.
And thank you to all the players for your participation. Now, before we
welcome.
get started, we will have to address one other thing. We do apologize for any quality issues that we have during this live broadcast. If any of you out there use Spell Table are aware, the spectate function has been disabled. So I'm sure a lot of people are having issues with that. And if anyone has any solutions, we are open to ears.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it on off. Vinyl won the role beforehand, so he will be on the play. Good luck to everyone. Let's have a great Season 12 Battle of the Gods.
Woo!
with that, I'm gonna draw.
In response.
Do you concede?
No, you don't have anything? Okay. I'm gonna play a forest as land for turn. I'm gonna tap that forest. And I'm gonna play a veteran explorer.
Yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Wait,
We are
already?
cooking, boys!
Oh
That's
no.
good.
Oh no.
Untap draw.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't have any ramp in my deck. My ramp is in your deck.
I'm gonna play an island, and I'm gonna tap it for. We know it. We love it.
Veteran
Omen
Explorer?
Hawker,
Oh.
fondly
Oh my
referred
god,
to
you can't
as
be
Omen.
serious.
Hawk Tua. Pass turn.
Ew.
You just throw your hands away until you get that card.
No, I just tend to get it.
You just
Alright,
have
well,
like
unlike-
6 of them in your deck.
When you have like 6 of them in your
Unlike
deck.
everyone
man.
else here, I'm going to play a mountain and pass my turn like a normal turn 1 player.
Did you draw?
I did.
Okay. All right, I will draw. Ooh. I will play a swamp, and then I will pass.
All right. Untap. Untap. We'll draw. I'm going to play a mountain as land for turn. I'm going to tap 2 for Goblin Bombardment.
Wild.
Oh, yes.
We are truly cooking right now, folks.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing the Veteran Explorer at Wiz.
This is what we call in the biz a big yikes.
Block it.
A block.
All right. Yeah. We'll okay, so we'll trade. And
I'm
Yeah.
searching.
yeah, we'll trade and everyone gets 2 lands. Onto the battlefield, not tapped. Let's see, what do
I said my ramp is in your deck. So
Let me get some Swampy Boy.
That was unexpected and appreciated, Wiz.
I mean, if he hadn't blocked it, I would have just sacked it to the Goblin Bombardment and killed it anyway.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes, but
Oh.
the first blood is still on the table.
Sure is.
Oh, it sure is. You're right.
So yeah, what I did was optimal. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my calculus just changed.
Boop, 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 boop.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn.
Untap. Draw.
Who I'm more scared of.
I will tap 3 for my commander. And then I will tap 1 for combat research. It will get +1/+1, ward 1, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I have 5 cards in hand, and I can't attack or block unless I have 7 cards in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Pass?
Yep.
Alright. Untap up. Keep draw. We got ourselves a mountain. I will pay 2 for Tybalt, Fiend Blooded. The blood, the planeswalker, required in our deck. Or just because he's that good. I will tick him up. I will draw a card and then discard a card at random. Wiz, pick a number 1 through 7.
3.
3. I'm discarding a Stalking Vengeance.
Mm.
And I will pass my turn.
All right, nothing to untap, nothing to upkeep. We'll go to draw. We'll play a swamp. We'll tap 4 for a Mind Rack Harpy. As flying, at the beginning of combat on your turn, each player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. It's a 3/2. We will go to combat, and everyone will put the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Swamp, Steel Hellkite, and Shadowheart Dark Justicar.
How much of this information do you care about?
You tell me if I care about it. As in, like, sorry, let me reword that. I will not be reanimating anything out of your graveyards. If you are, or you're casting things like that, I would like to know.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean
Fair
that to be mean. But yeah, you got it. Okay.
2 of my theme cards are already in the graveyard.
Ooh.
Incriminating Impetus and Murder.
Nice. Mud. After that, pass.
All right.
Murder is in the Lord of...
Draw.
Muada.
Muad'Dib.
Oh,
Also,
nice.
Current devotion is 2. And my best devotion, 2.
I'm gonna play Swamp. I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm going to cast Lucius the Eternal. He's a 5/3 with haste. And when Lucius dies, exile it and choose target creature an opponent controls. When that creature leaves the battlefield, return Lucius the Eternal from exile to the battlefield under its owner's control. So he goes away, but he comes back, and he's a 5/3 with haste. So I'm going to move to combat. Heather and Wiz can't block. Well, I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
have mana up though, so
I know, it's true. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing Lucius at Wiz for 5.
But
Haste.
Haste.
Take 5.
Alright, first blood. And then I will pass turn.
All right. Untap draw. I will tap 4 to use Kefnit's ability to draw a card. I will not put a land in my hand. I will hit Vinyl for 6 commander damage in the air.
Okay.
And draw a card.
with them 7 cards, nice.
And I'll play Desert of the Mindful. There's my land. Mindful. Kefnet. Desert. Pass turn.
I don't get it.
untap, upkeep, draw.
Very, very cool. I like the.
Here's a mountain. I'm going to tap 5 and put my commander into play. It is an enchantment. It ups my devotion. I will then tick up this Tybalt and continue to see what I can find on my deck. So Wiz chose last time. PJ, number 1 through 7.
1.
All right, we're discarding a Hoarding Dragon. Oh, bummer. Pass turn.
Yep. No upkeep. Draw. Play a land. Buried Ruin. Then we'll tap tree for the Eggman himself. Egon is here. His Death Touch 6/6. Beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't, sack him and draw a card. I need that card draw. Doesn't do. And then after that, we will tap a 2 for a Key to the City. Tap it, discard a card up to 1 target creature. Can't be blocked this turn. And whenever it becomes untapped, you can pay 2. If you do, draw a card. We'll go to combat. Everyone will put the top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard. Swamp. Disciple of Bolus.
Reassembling Skeleton is in my graveyard.
So I'm milling 3.
Yep, Indigo.
Dictator Krufix, suck it.
Hey.
That's bad for you.
I don't know what that does.
It would draw you cards.
Oh. And then after that, we'll make a truce with Mindwreck. Harpy, go to combat, and swing our flyer at our other friend, the flyer. Kefnet the Mindful for 3.
I don't have any flyers. I'm tapped.
I know.
Oh. How much?
Yeah, we're 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. After that, we pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. We're going to play a Swamp as land for turn. We're going to pay 3 for Altar of the Pantheon.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure this is probably in everybody's deck. Your devotion to each color and each combination of colors is increased by 1. For the purposes of this game, since we're tracking total devotion to your commander's colors, it just increases your total amount of devotion by 1. Tap 1 mana of any color. If you control a god, a demigod, or a legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life. And then I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing Lucius at Heather for 5.
I will take 5 and note that you did damage to me this turn.
I'm going around the table, and I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm realizing this was an earlier edition of my deck. I made some changes that I didn't actually change in my cards. But it's still a $25 budget. It's just not the same card.
Yeah, it better be.
Oh, it fucking is, dude. I think I'm not gonna go to combat this turn. I will play a land. That gives me 7 cards in hand. I'll tap a land for Training Grounds,
That's pretty good.
and then I'll tap 3. Let's try and make some friends today. I'll play Jace Bellerin, and I'll plus 2 it, so each player draws a card.
That's really
Party
nice.
Jace. Party Jace.
Party Jace. That's gonna leave me with 6 cards in hand, 2 mana, pass turn.
Untap. Gonna upkeep, and we're gonna draw. I will, in fact, play Mountain.
Excuse me, I'm gonna grab some dice.
I'm going to pay 5 for a Cauldron of Souls.
Whoa.
I'm gonna pass turn. I'm not
Yeesh.
threatened. This is fine.
Tap. Everybody's favorite untap trigger. We got to exile 2 cards. What are these lands? No one uses those. Upkeep that, and we'll draw. And then we'll play a swamp. After that, we gonna tap 3 for a Stratus Scythe. See, it's a scythe. That's the guy with a scythe. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a land card, exile it, then shuffle your library. I'll search for this swamp. It's basically a lands exile deck. And then it has equipped creature gets +1/1 for each land on the battlefield with the same name as the exiled card. So we'll move to pay 3 to equip it to the Eggman himself, and that would give him +5. So he would be an 11/11 with Death Touch.
Make
Nice.
a wish.
Yes. And then after that, we would go to Wombat.
Where's that going before you go to combat?
That is a good question. I don't think it should go over to the Flyer.
Okay, great.
'Cause he's
How's priority?
he's indestructible. Because you would just bounce him. We've got a ball and we got a perf. All right, state your cases.
I have a friendship card in my hand.
All right, ball. What do you got?
You'll get to keep Egon if you don't attack me.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right.
But is he lying?
I've known him for such a long time. He wouldn't do that when we're playing.
Friendship
You know what? It's
When we're
interesting.
playing a game together, he wouldn't do that.
Friendship.
I have a Cauldron of Souls. I could give Egon Persist if you would like.
I have
Oh
no
my
idea
God.
what that card does. Let me read it. Oh, that's
Are you really
exciting.
gonna make- Are you really gonna make me team up with fucking Wiz?
Hell yeah, brother.
Wow.
Hey,
All right, cool. Anyway, we're going to combat.
Look at it this way,
beginning of combat,
Vinyl. If we team
everybody
up,
mills
that's
those 3
one less
cards.
creature for you to goad. Huh? Huh?
Yeah. Mill them
Huh?
cards. Mill them cards.
Huh?
Ooh, Moldervine Reclamation and Blood Boil Sorcerer.
Fun. All right. We
All right, we're milling 3, right?
yeah, we mill them 3. All right, we go
you have
combat.
officially hit 3 of my cards that say I have no maximum hand size.
You're actually the one who hit them, not me. And then we're going to swing. We're going to swing our big boy. I think Keller's the only one who doesn't have no blockers. Yeah, we'll send 11/11 to you, Death Touch Commander.
11/11?
Yeah, it's
My-
Eggman.
It's on the ground, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't have
I
enough
don't have the
devotion.
capability to block that right now.
Oh.
After that, we pass.
Untap. And draw. Holy shit. Alright. I'm gonna play a forest as land for turn. We're gonna tap 5.
Just a gentle reminder for everybody to keep track of your maximum number of pips.
Devotion.
Yeah, maximum demotion.
I am currently at 7. 7 is my highest.
Nice. But Vo will not be keeping track of that for you.
What?
I'm totally at 2, so watch out.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and move to combat. I'm going to swing Lucius at Fishy for 5.
How much? 5? I'll take 5.
Yep. And then I will pass turn.
On your end step, I will tap 2 using Training Grounds and Kefnet's ability to draw a card. I will not return a land, and I'll go to my turn. Untap. Draw. I will play a land. Uptick Jace. Everybody can draw a card.
Whee!
I'll go to combat. And I'll swing at Vinyl because I don't think I'm going to be able to again. So here comes 6.
I have a response.
Yep. Indestructible,
Tap.
for the record.
Yep. That's perfect. I'm going to tap 3 because I control legendary god. I'm going to gain a life. I'm going to cast Consumed by Greed. I'm going to gift the card to Heather. And Wiz, you will sacrifice a creature with the greatest power among creatures you control, and if the gift was promised, I return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
In response, I will tap 3 for Tragic Lesson. I'm going to draw 2 cards and discard a card unless I return a land I control to my hand. I will draw 2, and I will let that resolve. I'll send it to Command Zone.
Yep.
I'm
going to return
discard a land.
I'll grab Midnight Reaper to my hand.
I will tap 2 for a Mind Stone. Hey, there's another card, Mind, so that's 3 of my theme cards. And I'll tap 3 for a Naiad of the Hidden Coves and pass my turn.
Untap. Wow. I have 9 cards in hand. Y'all are being very nice. Here's a mountain. I'm going to start activating this Perforos because this seems fun, right? So we're going to activate it once. Play Tyrant's Familiar. 5/5 dragon, flying haste, and as long as you control your commander, Tyrant's Familiar gets +2/+2 and has whenever it attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature defending player controls. And remember, these do have to be sacrificed my end of my turn, so. Then I'm going to pay 3 and bring out Angrath's Marauders. If a source I control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to a permanent or player instead. So that brings my total devotion right now, it's to 7. And I will attempt to move to combat.
Okay. In
So,
response,
may respond now.
I'm going to sack Lucius the Eternal to the Goblin Bombardment to deal 1 damage to Fishy's face. And when I sack Lucius, I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on your big dragon and goad it. And I will also say that when I will choose the big dragon for Lucius's trigger, so he goes to exile, and whenever the dragon dies, he'll come back.
Cool.
So sick.
That's a very great
Very good against
combo with my
Perforos.
deck
Holy shit.
specifically. All right.
That was
Now,
like
Peach,
ballet.
we might have some problems here, bud.
Do your thing.
I can only stop the one. You know, I just don't want a 14/14 in my face.
That's fair.
Or 28 total damage.
How big is Aegon's 11 right now?
He is 11.
Tap.
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to swing Angrath's Marauders at Mason,
Yeah, that's
or
fine.
Vinyl. And I'm going to swing Tyrant's Familiar at Fishy. Tyrant's Familiar is a 8/8. And whenever it attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature defending player controls, which is going to be Aegon, actually. Which means it actually does 14 because of Angrath's Marauder.
Yeah, that's good.
Those are my declared attackers.
I have no response.
Blockers.
Nope.
Mason. Final.
No. I'll take
Okay.
it.
So what
Yep.
is that? 5, 7, 14?
Plus a counter, so it's actually a
16?
16.
16 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
18.
tap my Cauldron of Souls. I will choose these 2 creatures. They gain persist.
Dang. That's pretty cool.
That's gonna be a problem.
And I will go ahead and just, pick Tybalt up for no reason. Draw. And Vinyl, you get to choose this time.
Sorry, when you say tick Tybalt up for no reason, what does it do?
It
I
draws
draw a
and
card and discard a card.
random.
It's
At random. Gotcha.
Yeah. Let me just tell
It's
you,
a-
my
it's a
battle
gamble.
plan is not that. But yeah. 1 through 7.
6.
You have helpful player cards, creative technique.
Yes.
All right, so I go to my end step. These 2 cards do get sacrificed. They also come back in with a -1/-1 counter.
Lucius is back.
Yeah, so I will go ahead and pass my turn.
All right, tap. No upkeep trigger this time. Draw. We will tap 3, 5 to bring Aegon back. Here he is. And then after that, oh, sorry, we'll tap that differently. All right, we will tap Key to the City to discard a card. It'll be Streakhorn, and then target creature can't be blocked this turn. I don't think it matters, but we'll go to combat. Everyone will mill 3 more. Swamp, and Phyrexian Flesh Scourger. And then we'll swing our Mind Rack Harpy again over at Wizard for 3. And then after that, we pass it.
All right. Untap.
Taking a turn off, taking a nap.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Swamp as land for turn. I'm going to tap 3 for a Midnight Reaper. Whenever a non-token creature I control dies, Midnight Reaper deals 1 damage to me and I draw a card. Then we'll go ahead and start having some fun. I think. We're going to tap 2.
You fun.
And you fun. And we're going to bring the Reassembling Skeleton from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I am then going to sack the Reassembling Skeleton to the Goblin Bombardment, deal 1 damage to Wiz's face, and goad that dragon again and put a counter on it. It's going to leave this.
No,
over
don't
here.
do that. Don't put counters on them.
Oh, I'm putting counters on him.
That gets rid of the -1/-1 counters.
Wait,
and
which one are you putting counters on?
Then she can give him Wither again.
You're talking about this dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
That seems
Sure.
fine. It can't attack me.
Oh, God.
This is
And I'm gonna go ahead
great news.
Do that again. Bring the Reassembling Skeleton back, sack it to the Goblin Bombardment, hit
You want these marauders?
Oh, I'm not goading the Marauders, or no, I'm gonna actually.
I will mention my commander is also a creature at this point.
Yeah, I'll ping you in the face, Heather.
Oh.
And I will goad Egon and give him a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
I will also lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. I have 8 devotion right now. Technically, I had 9 when Reassembling Skeleton was out on the field. I'm gonna go ahead and move to combat. I'm going to swing Lucius at... How big is Tybalt right now? Just 5 total?
Tybalt's 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I'll
I
swing
will also
Lucius at
mention-
Tybalt.
Tybalt's not your problem, but
I know, but I don't have removal for your problems, so I'll send them at other people in the meantime.
wait, I do have some blockers. Is it unblockable?
That's fine. Yeah, that's blockable.
How big is it?
It's a 5/3.
I will block it with Perforos.
Okay, in response, I'll sack... wait, how big is Perforos right now?
7/6.
Okay. In response, I'll sack Lucius to the Goblin Bombardment, deal a damage to your face, and goad Perforos. I will choose the Angrath's Marauders as Lucius's return target. I will draw a card and lose a life. And With 2 mana left. I don't have anything else. I'll pass the turn.
Oh boy. Oh my god, I almost went to hit you to untap all my lands. My brain is broken. Untap draw. I will tick up Jace. Everybody can draw. Oh wait, it went from 3 to 5 to 7 to 9. We're at 9 now. Okay. Draw a card. I'm gonna tap 4 for Talran Sky Summoner.
Oh boy.
And I'll play a land. And I'll pass my turn. How many cards I got in hand? 6. Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's a mountain. Do I take the Talrand out right now is the question. I'm going to tap. I'm going to cast Bloody Betrayal.
What do?
I would like to gain control of Ball, Lord of Murder, until end of turn.
You want to read the card?
Me.
Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Create a blood token.
Sack it.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in response, I'll go ahead and sack Ball to the Goblin Bombardment, and I'll ping Angrass Marauders.
Okay.
And Ball will go to my graveyard, and I'll draw a card and lose a life.
Bummer. Dead. I thought you'd let me borrow it for fun.
Nope. Sure won't.
Okay. I will pay 3. I will pay 3 and activate Persephoro's ability. Would anyone like to respond?
Nope.
I'll respond with nice.
Nice. I will bring in a Runehorn Hellkite. I can discard him or exile him from my graveyard. Each player discards their hand and then draws 7 cards.
Ooh.
Into that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've got some stuff to help you out there, Wiz.
Yeah, just don't attack me.
Problem is, I kind of wanna,
Well,
but I also
ask
You know
yourself,
what, we're
do you
gonna-
want to attack me so bad that you want to not attack at all?
Oh, that's a good
Decisions.
question.
That four blue mana.
That's
Just
5
sitting there.
actually.
Menacingly.
Those cost 1 less, so could be anything.
Or nothing.
Ooh.
It's just standing there.
I
Menacingly.
probably didn't leave
I'm-
any instance in my hand with Talrand, right?
You're right. I'm going to pay 2 and cast Blooming Blast. I will gift a treasure to PJ.
Okay.
And the Blooming Blast will deal 2 damage to Talrand.
No, it won't.
If the gift was promised, Blooming Blast also deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. So it would actually be 4 damage to Talrand and 6 damage to your face.
All right. But you made me do this. Tapping 4. Evacuation. All creatures go to hands.
Sick.
Hmm.
Can't help but notice you're tapped out over there, Heather.
Yep, I am. Ooh.
Up we go. Oh, maybe not.
I don't
No, it's happening.
Give empty threats when I'm in blue, people.
Yeah, but now you've played it, so.
It happens. We cool, right? We cool.
We cool.
He's so cool.
So cool.
How cool we so cool.
It's just creatures, correct?
Yes.
All creatures, yep. Go to their owner's hands.
How many cards do you have in your hand, Wiz?
Me?
Yeah.
I have 7 cards in my hand. Why do you ask?
26.
Oh, because she's gonna exile that stupid card from her graveyard and make you discard.
Pretty sure that
No.
costs mana to do.
Tybalt's -4 ability is he deals damage equal to the number of cards in target player's hand to that player.
Oof.
So, how many cards does everyone have in hand?
I have
10.
9.
You have how many vinyl?
10.
Ooh. That's bigger than 7. Hate to see that.
And
Fine.
Wiz, how many do you have? 7?
I have 7, yep.
Okay.
And I haven't swung at you at all.
No, you haven't. I am a little sad that you returned all of my stuff to my hand. I would have
I
preferred to kill
gave
it.
a threat and you called my bluff. That's
Fair.
on
No.
you.
No. I knew that your threat was going to come out at some point, so I made you do it. Okay, so I'm tapped out. I will balls to the wall, uptick, Tibble, draw a card, discard a card. Let's see what happens. Y'all know I got some spice in here, so.
I'll laugh if you discard Perforos.
I mean, it'll just go to my command zone.
Yeah. It would just be funny.
And I'm not going to show the cards this time because my commander has a different back. So 5, 9.
I want that one.
So somebody pick a number. No, it's Wiz's turn. Wiz, pick a number between 1 and 9.
9.
All right, you got my demand answers. And I will pass turn and discard 1 card. I will
Tap.
discard this furnace.
But keep draw. We will. Yeah, I guess we're gonna start with some shenanigans. All right, we're gonna tap 2. We're going to attempt to persist to return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a -1/1 counter on it.
Do it.
I am attempting to target the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a menacey boy, and he's got lifelink, and he has ward, pay life equal to his power.
And he comes in on his big side, not his prototype side, right?
I do believe that he comes in regularly. Yeah.
So he's a 7/5. Damn, or 6/4 actually.
He do be for now.
Pretty good.
And then, yeah, it's pretty good. And then after that, we would like to pay 3 for the Eggman. He's back again. Is this like the 3rd time now? He's
However,
here.
you have only cast him from your zone.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about the number of times. Thank you, though. He'd be here. We'd be doing things. And then after that, we go to combat, and we swing our Phyrexian Flesh Gorger 7/5 Menacey lifelink over to Heather. I need to get some life.
Do you have haste?
Oh, no. I'm cheating.
No.
Sorry.
Does the card give it haste that you cast?
No, it does not. I apologize. I got excited.
It also has -1/-1, right?
Yeah, so he's a 6/4.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
I will just pass after that, and we'll forget
But
that I'm
noted that you wanted to not be very nice to me, PJ.
At your end
Yeah, yeah.
A2, and return reassembling skeleton from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Holy base.
Probably a good idea.
Untap.
Oh, and I'll discard a card, I guess. I have too many cards.
Draw. All right.
Get rid of the junk diver.
I'm going to put a swamp in. I'm going to tap 3 and cast Victimize.
Victimize.
The creatures in my graveyard are going to be Ball, Lord of Murder, and if I play Veteran Explorer from my graveyard again, does that count as another double player card?
Hey.
Guys, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have
Hell
to
yeah.
play it. You
Then
just
yeah,
have to
I'll
do
pick
the thing.
Ball and Veteran Explorer and bring them back, sacking the Reassembling Skeleton.
Holy based.
I'm gonna pay 3 for a Commander Sphere. I'm going to go ahead and sack the Veteran Explorer to the Goblin Bombardment, dealing 1 damage to Wiz's face. Everyone can go tutor for lands, and I'm gonna go to Egon and give him a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they come in untapped.
They come in untapped. Let me get
2 or 1.
2.
Oh boy.
So helpful.
We're gonna get a mountain and
Oh my god, so many mana.
swamp.
You're coming up on halftime.
Oh,
Okay.
we're doing great.
I just wanted to make sure.
Don't
For
worry,
no
all my
reason.
all my stacks pieces come out next turn.
So then we'll go ahead and pay 3 for Honest Rutstein. When Honest Rutstein enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Well,
It's
gonna
gonna
be-
be reassembled skeleton, right?
One
No, I
more
would-
time. Veteran Explorer. One more time. Veteran Explorer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Flesh Eater Imp.
Ah,
Put it in my hand. Creature spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. And I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 and gain a life.
Is that how you
And
get a
cast
life?
Midnight Reaper.
That was
Yeah.
funny. That was pretty good.
Get a life.
Ah.
Yeah, and Midnight Reaper will come in. I'm at 7 cards in hand. I actually only needed to tap 2 for that because
Creature discount.
as creature discount, we won't do anything. We'll pass turn there.
untap. Draw. Play a land.
Oh, I have 7 in hand.
Put a counter on the lad. Everybody draw.
Bruh.
5 for my commander.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, how about that? Wow! I'll tap 3 for a decanter of endless water.
I was just about to ask if you had no max hand size.
And do I want to do anything else? Bucket. No. Pass turn.
I have to untap my massive amount of land.
Your mountain of lands.
My mountain. I will literally make a mountain.
Wow.
Ah.
Look at that beautiful mountainscape. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. We'll add 1 mountain range to my mountain. And then for all of the OCD folks, I will go ahead and fix the mountains.
That's nice of you.
We're going to pay 5, and I will play Perforos Bronze Blooded. Now, I'm going to actually ult T-Bolt, much to everyone's chagrin. Gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste. This does not target.
Yeah, I might have a response though. Fishy, you're up first though.
Yeah, I'm thinking here real quick. Heather, if I attach things to my creatures, do they go with you?
Yes.
They stay on the creature, but also you'd have to attach at flash speed, which I don't know if you...
So, I can only equip on my turn?
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
Yeah, unless it specifically says
Shucks.
that.
Okay, I was like, because I could have attached this, given it to you, you could have one-shot someone. I was like, that would have been funny.
I'm just starting to make my note.
I'm good. Pass. My priority. That's a cool ability. I did not read Tybalt.
What are we resolving?
Gain control of all
everything-
creatures until
all
end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste until end of turn.
How many cards do you have in your hand, Heather?
Good.
Oh, I have 7.
Halftime.
All right. Yeah, in response to that, since Egon's already goaded, that's actually not terrible. I'm gonna sack the Midnight Reaper to the Goblin Bombardment and deal 1 damage to Heather's face and goad Kefnet and draw a card and lose a life. So Kefnet has a 1/1 counter on it, is goaded, and you get my ball.
And Aegon is goaded
And my-
or
And my
Yes.
Aegon's
He'd be
goaded.
goated.
balls power toughness?
4/4.
Sorry, what are you asking me?
4/4.
Do I
you have
get
any
Kefnet or do you have responsive?
No, you can have Kefnet, but we're going to try this again, okay?
You really are gonna make all of your own creatures?
If you swing at me, I will send everything back to hand.
Do it.
You can choose how badly you want to deal damage to something.
Do it.
It's not her cards anyway.
Like, do you want to use your Tybalt ability or not?
But the thing is, here's the thing about threatening this, Wiz.
Unlimited power.
It doesn't help you. Because, or it doesn't help me if you have that in your hand.
Yeah, I can shuffle things back into my hand very, very easily. That's the way this deck works. I'm going to continue to make threats. That's what I do. I'm blue, and I have 1 creature that you took. So, we're going to try this again. And the beatings will continue until morale improves.
However,
Hey,
you're gonna
hey.
get Kefnet back. Also, their damage isn't double.
Look, you know what the variables are.
I love it.
All right. I think my best bet here
Missing Honest Rutstein.
is probably player remove.
Do you have Honest Rutstein on
point.
your board?
Yeah, player
So-
removal. That's worth points.
It is worth points.
Am I not coming through?
You are now.
Okay.
Rutstein.
Where's Rutstein?
Not on the battlefield. Here's Retstein.
He's
What
a
is he?
3/2. He's a 3/2, and creature spells cost 1 less to cast.
Oh. That is fun. I'm going to swing a lot of stuff at my power. So I cannot attack with Perforos. I have 26 to swing out.
Well, you can't swing. You can't swing Aegon or Kefnet at me.
Correct.
Is
So
Kefnet
this
on the
would
board?
be-
Oh yeah, there he is.
What?
Never mind. I'm dumb.
And
That's it.
Aegon has a counter, right?
Yes.
He is a 7/7,
Yep. Okay.
and the
We're gonna
Phyrexian
swing.
Flesh Forger is a 6/4.
Yeah, we're gonna swing Aegon and Kefnet at Fishy. I'm going to continue to attack here, so give me a moment. Flash Gorger is also coming at you. Ball and Old Retstein are coming at you. Vinyl.
Okay. 7.
That's all your declared attackers?
Yep.
All right. What turn is it?
It is turn 7.
7.
Ooh, very nice. No blocks. No effects.
I will gain how much life? 6 life.
Yep.
And Flesh Gorger and Aegon will cease to exist.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
I have to mark my own commander damage. Hit with my own
Then
die.
I'm going to 6. I'm going to tap 6. Play Warstorm Surge.
Yee! Scary.
And devote. So that does not count. Those don't count towards my total devotion.
Sure they
They had
do.
red in it,
Oh yeah.
so.
Well, the red ones do. Ball
Okay,
gives
so
you a
it
single
doesn't
additional
beat my
red.
top.
Yeah,
so.
ball gives you a single additional red.
All right, I will let you guys have your creatures back. You're welcome.
Thank you. Sorry, Fishy.
Rip.
Last turn. Sorry, Fishy.
At your end step, I'm gonna tap 2 and reassemble my skeleton, and then untap.
It is worth noting
Oh.
I have 0 creatures.
Wow, I totally forgot about Lucius the Eternal. He should have come back in at some point. I'm just putting him in my graveyard.
I think that's reasonable.
It's not fair for me to bring him back now. I'm gonna play a Mountainous Land for turn. What to do? What to do? We're gonna pay 3 for Cardor Doomscourge. When Cardor enters the battlefield, until my next turn, creatures my opponents control must attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than me if able. So even if you play stuff with haste next turn, it still has to attack somebody else.
Well, Wiz. I'm probably going to be dead anyway. Let's be real. He's going to pump that bird up.
We'll go
God willing.
3 and gain a life for a Flesh Eater Imp. It's a 2/2 flying with Infect, and I can sack a creature to give it 1/1 until end of turn.
Infect.
Ugh.
Game's gotta end.
I guess so. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Chandra, Dressed to Kill. That's my Planeswalker for this one.
Oh yeah, wow, I got my Planeswalker too. I didn't even think about that.
11. I am at 11 devotion right now. Oh.
You have to play all of them in
Dang.
order to get points.
No, you just have to have them in your deck.
Okay. Fuck. I almost assembled Exodia.
I do feel like you should get a bonus point for assembling Exodia, but you know. We'll go ahead and tick Chandra up 1, deal a damage to Heather's face, and make a red. I'll spend that red and 1 to cast Laureen the Diversion. She's a 3/3 with first strike. I can pay 2 and sacrifice an artifact or creature to goad target creature.
Double goad.
It's double goad. And with that, I will pass the turn. Because nothing I have has haste. Have fun beating each other up.
On your end step, I'm going to tap 4 and flash out Mind Splice Apparatus.
Ooh.
How big's your deck look over there, Heather?
She's got a big deck.
Getting small?
I mean-
no, not yet.
It's
Okay.
that big.
I'll go to my turn.
An oil count.
Counter on my Mind Splice. Everybody, let's all draw.
Party
a card.
Jace.
So which Jace is that? I should probably know at this point.
It's Jace Bellerin. Heard of him?
Yeah. Yeah, how big is he now?
13.
Good. No. Good. No. Okay.
Didn't draw land though. What the fuck?
I have 61 cards in my deck.
I'll count
Brag.
for you.
Size Queen. Man, I really wanted to draw a card there. Do you have any flying creatures, Vinyl?
No, but you can't attack me with anything anyway.
Yeah, whatever. Not what I asked.
No, but
I can't do anything about Warstorm Surge.
I have 59.
That's what's gonna kill me.
probably. It'll kill me before it kills you.
And Perforos is not a creature.
Correct.
Is there anything scary on your board, Vinyl?
I mean, Flesh Eater Imp is theoretically a win con if I can kill people with it with Infect, but I don't know. Cardor Doom Scourge. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tap 1. I'm gonna cast a Gust of Wind and I'll put the infect creature back in your hand.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card.
Wait,
No, not that.
Okay.
Not that.
Not that. Okay.
What I'm doing is I'm playing this and putting Warstorm Surge back in Heather's hand because that says non-land permanent.
There we go. Now we're
Whoa.
cooking. Make her cast it again.
That does seem not polite of you.
It
That
just
was
needs
cool.
to
That was
cost
really
mana.
cool. Do it again.
It just needs to cost mana. Then we're gonna go to combat. 5 in the air at Heather.
5.
That's commander. We're tapping 6. We're tapping 8. Stormtide Leviathan.
What'd that do?
8/8 with Island Walk. All lands are islands in addition to their other types. Creatures without flying or Island Walk can't attack.
Noted.
Cool.
Pass turn.
Okay.
And unless you got responses to that.
Nope. Not yet.
Not yet.
I might though.
Don't like that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play this here mountain.
I have 6 cards in hand, by the way.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you played it after you attacked Kefnet. I'm going to pay 6 for Warstorm Surge.
Whee! She did it again.
And I'm going to pay 3 to activate Perforos' ability.
I have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to sack the reassembling skeleton to the goblin bombardment to deal 1 damage to Wiz's face and goad the Stormtide Leviathan.
Love it.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I will play Angrath's Marauders.
And Stormtide Leviathan has a 1/1 counter on it. Angrath's Marauders, okay.
When it ETBs, I will deal 4 damage, which is actually 8 damage.
I have a response. Since there's an
Okay.
ETB trigger. Go ahead and target, though. Tell me what the target is.
Oh, I'll target Wiz's face.
With what?
8 damage from 4 damage from Warstorm Surge, which is actually 8 damage from Angrath's Marauders.
So I'm going to tap 2 and bring Reassembling Skeleton back tapped. And then I'm going to sack at to the Goblin Bombardment, hit Heather in the face for 1, and goad the Angrath's Marauders.
No way.
Yep. And it gets a 1/1 counter.
I'll take 8.
Sorry, I'm thinking
You're fine.
how I handle. I'm going to activate Perforos' ability, and I'm going to bring in Tyrant's Familiar.
Oolad!
Any response to the... Well, no, you can't respond. There's Warstorm trigger on the stack. It's a 7/7. So I will direct 7 damage at Wiz's face
It's
is
14.
actually 14.
You took 14. Now what?
I mean, now I have no choice but to swing them at you.
The only thing that can attack is the Tyrant's Familiar.
Why?
Because
Oh,
things
flying.
without flying can attack.
Good point.
And
So
they have to
Tyrant's
attack with-
Familiar is going to be declared as an attacker. Actually, let me say this, Wiz. I'm going to move to combat. If Tyrant's Familiar is able to attack, which it has to, it will deal 7 damage to target creature defending player controls. Unfortunately, you are my only attack choice, and you know I'm going to do it to the Leviathan. So, if you are allowing this to swing, that's the trigger that's going to go on the snake.
Well, I have no way to stop it from swinging, so if that's what
Okay.
you'd like to do, go for it, my friend.
It is
She doesn't
not
have
an
a
option.
choice.
I must swing it per Mason's item thing.
Card door.
So
You do be doing
it
that.
is swinging. I will direct the damage at the Leviathan.
14.
You could have just
14
killed
damage.
Mason instead, but I digress.
She can't. She
With
can't
the-
swing at me.
No, with the Warstorm surges.
Oh, yeah.
If you were gonna do
So
24
The reason-
damage, you could have
the
just
reason
killed
I
him.
didn't is because you kept threatening to bounce stuff back to my hand, and I need to not have
Right,
that happen.
but now as a result, you're not going to kill me.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. You're missing
Yeah.
out on points there. Aetherize. Goes
Right.
back to your
Is
hand.
that just
Attacking
return this one
creature.
back to my hand?
Yep. Stormtide takes its damage.
I will tap the cauldron, targeting the Marauders.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and pass through to my end step.
Oh, I didn't remember you perforous that in.
Yep. In response to you moving to your end step, I'm going to tap 2 and bring the reassembling skeleton back tapped.
Moving to my end step, there's a trigger on the stack. This guy is sacrificed.
Yep.
And it comes back in because Cauldron of Souls.
With a -1.
-1 counter. I will deal 6 damage to Wiz's.
Damn, then you really misplayed. You could have killed both of us. What are you
I couldn't
doing?
have killed both of you.
No, I guess you still had to ask for it.
No, there would have been.
We'll have to swing at you no matter what.
Yeah.
No, I tried to kill you.
Yeah, no,
first.
you
I
were
was
very
like-
close to having it all.
Is that
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
no, that's
turn.
a kill. I'm dead. Let's see what my
Untap.
next 2 cards would have been.
Draw. Flyer check, Heather.
Flyer check 0. I'm probably dead.
Dank. Yes, you definitely
Dang.
are.
I didn't
Alright.
have any game enders in my hand.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to sack the reassembling skeleton to the Flesh Eater Imp. When I do, it's going to get 1/1, and I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on it from Ball and Goat It.
Nice.
I think you see where this is going.
Yep.
He's got +1 and a +1 counter. So we sack the reassembling skeleton. He's down here. So I can get him to 8. So I'll bring the reassembling skeleton back for 2 and do that again. I'll sack the Loreen and do it again. 8. So I just need 2 more. I'll sack the Cardor and the Honest Rutstein. And then I'll move to combat and swing the Imp at you for 12 infect.
I
In
will
the air.
die.
Sick.
GG!
GG.
That was a wacky one.
That was a wacky one.
Devotion?
12.
Sick.
My best was 8.
Fishy dead.
Mine was like 3. Yeah, I'm not getting devotion.
Commander Tex.
Twice.
None.
None.
2.
Bueno.
I paid commander tax. Woohoo!
I had 3 help a player.
I had 1 helpful player.
I think I
0.
only used 1 card, but I activated it a bunch of times. Does that count?
No!
Damn it!
Alright, well, let's go to the vote sings dens, starting with Vinyl for Splashy's play.
I'll give my first points to Heather slamming the Angrath Marauders and that dragon in the same turn.
Yeah.
And just being like, hello! 14 damage to someone's face. That was pretty splashy. I'll give my second splashy play to every single fucking time that Wiz returned shit to people's hands, because that was hilarious.
No!
Just like, yeah, no, that was good. Heather and Wiz.
I'm going to give my splashy play points. I was really enjoying the use of ball at instant speed with the reassembling skeleton. Just being like, oh, is that a huge new creature? Well, welcome to the table. You're going to be goated. It was real dick. And then I got to give backup points to any number of the things Heather did. Like the, probably Tybalt. Tybalt was very, very splashy. It's nice to be able to pull that off.
The Tib ult.
Yeah. Yeah. If you Tib ult, that should be worth some points, you know?
I was so worried that whole time because Mason was never triggering the ping damage to Tybalt. I was like, oh, this takes.
I thought about it, but like at the end of the day, 95% of the time, planeswalkers are just there to like make you attack something other than your life total. So like you weren't really getting a whole lot of value on it until you ulted it. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like you're just gambling every turn, and you don't even get to tutor for the card. So you know.
Yeah, I will give my splashiest play to the Infect Nasty Boy. I will backup play the Aegon 11 damage out of literally nowhere.
Yeah, that was good.
Because that was like my wake up to the game, like, no, I'm dead if I let this happen again.
Yeah.
So
I will say that imp is ridiculous. It's a free sack outlet. It doesn't cost any mana to do it.
It is good. Yeah, I'll give mine to definitely the Tybalt alt. That's good in a combat meta, taking creatures. And then also what's good in combat meta is Goad. So I thought that was pretty legit to see that flying around everywhere.
Best Vorthos?
Best Vorthos, the most important category.
It looks like
right.
chat has voted for the Tybalt.
Oh, chat!
Shit.
Look at chat!
Chat!
Whoa, chat.
We love
I
you,
love
chat.
you,
Chat, it's been a minute. I'm so sorry.
We're so sorry, chat. We love you. Best Vorthos. I'm going to give my first points to Heather because that was Sneak Attack the deck. I'm going to give my second points to Egg because, well, stuff died and it sure kept coming back.
What's the Vorthos for Egon?
It is like anytime my stuff dies, it just kind of comes back.
Life and death.
And then has like lifelink and all that stuff.
Just like an egg.
I'm going to give the 2
Yeah.
points to Heather. I guess it's extra points, right? 3 points? Jeez. And then backup points to my good man Fishy.
So is second place 2 points for Vorthos this season?
Yeah.
Or is it 1 again?
Yeah.
No, it's 2.
Wiz, if your Vorthos was return everybody's shit to their hand,
Sneaky bird.
you would get my points.
Sneaky bird being sneaky.
But I will have to give my first place. I'm going to murder my own board and goad all of your stuff.
Yeah.
Annoyance.
That's really cool.
And then I will give
It's
my
hard to
backup points to the I'm going to kill my things and then bring them back cheaper of Fishy's deck.
My first one goes for Wizard. I view your Vorthos as I had to be mindful every time that I wanted to attack you about what would happen because I saw it happen enough times with other people. So
I got no
definitely
mana
that one.
up. You do what you gotta do.
No, I'm serious. Like I was trying to think of like what are we doing here, and I watched it happen with other folks as well. And then the second Vorthos one, I really liked the Ball Goad. I thought that was pretty cool,
Yeah, I like that one.
and that actually kind of fits the D&D theme a little bit.
Just manipulating stuff in the background. Yes.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought that was cool.
Chat.
Chat
Chat
vote
vote
egg.
Chat vote egg.
Vote egg.
So, how many egg cards did you guys see during that game? I kept it secret. It's just secret points.
Jesus.
I'm serious. How many egg cards did you guys see? Do you remember?
This is Shrek
No.
deck all over again.
Oh, you're killing me. All right. Go back and watch the episode, chat. And count them up and leave a comment
Ooh.
below.
How many eggs do you think?
That's hilarious.
Perfect. That brings us to most valuable card.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I'm gonna give
That's,
my
that's a
first
tough
point.
one.
I'm
That's a
gonna
tough
give my
one.
yeah. I think I'm gonna give first points to Angrath's Marauders because
Is that the damage doubler one?
yeah, that just warped
Oh,
the game so much.
Yeah, holy cow. Yeah.
Like every time it came out, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to everything on everybody's board right now. And then I'll give my second points to I'll give it to the Aetherize, because that was that allowed me to win the game, so getting the flyer back into her hand and not having a flying blocker was super clutch for me.
Most valuable card. Probably Angrath's Marauders. Tie between that and Warstorm Surge. And then I'm gonna go with Reassembling Skeleton.
Good choice.
Them bones did work.
The bones are the money.
Bones are the money.
That reassembling skeleton really was just a friend that you throw in to sacrifice.
Yep. Well, and the crazy thing is it doesn't say do it at sorcery speed, which I didn't realize when I first put it in the deck, but then I was like, after I played it a couple of times, I was like,
this broken?
is this actually good?
Wait, it doesn't say in hand?
Yeah. I mean, I knew it said back to the battlefield tapped, but like I didn't at first I didn't realize most of that stuff is usually sorcery speed abilities. I was like, oh. Well.
Maybe an odd choice, but I'm going to actually give the card to the thing that said cannot attack me that you played on before your last turn.
Oh
Finally.
yeah, the Stormtide
Leviathan.
I'm sad that didn't get more playtime.
Actually, it's not the Leviathan. It's your thing that said all your creatures.
Corridor Doomscourge.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
The one that basically said, as long as Wiz is alive, you have to swing at him instead of me.
Until your next turn. Yeah.
Correct, but if you think about his board, he would have had to sacrifice his board to make them not attack.
Yep.
That's good.
But he was able to hold them all for the Flesh Eater Imp. So it was a really interesting line of events there that led to that play being successful. It wasn't just like lucky for the infect.
That's also another good PTW altar. Carter.
And then my backup points are going to go to any of the times that Wiz forced all of the things back to my hand.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Annoying.
We be doing that out here.
Yeah, for me, definitely Perforos. That's engine, very good card. And then second would be the Cardor Doomscourge.
Shout like Scalaman.
Don't we all?
Bones.
Bones is money.
Okay, well, just looking over here. I think we got it all. I think it looks good. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
In this
Master.
Season 12, Match 1. Coming up the rear with 11 points, we got Fishy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Third place, it's going to go to Wiz 14. Second place with 26.
Whoa.
It's going to go to Heather, which means first place for round 1 is going to go to Vinyl with 28 points.
Nice, that's a good score.
Bad.
It's a very solid score.
Hell yeah. So how is that going to translate into the season standings?
Oh, that's before. Is that before?
It's before budget and the tier
before
points.
budget and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So for the overalls, we got Vinyl with 32, Heather with 30, Wiz with 20, and Fishy with 17.
Whoopie-doo!
Yeah.
Well, once again, GG's everyone.
GG's. Excited for the season.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Good first game.
Hopefully we can work out the kinks on this spell table shit for
The
next
what?
match. Work out the kinks. I see what I did there, because that's my name.
Hilarious.
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing. Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
don't forget to check out the new merch store. Best way to support the PTW crew and get cool shit at the same time. Thank you all for watching.
Shush that noise.